How's it going, everyone? The Thursday and final injury report for the Packers just dropped, and relatively we got some decent news out of it. So going into it, we had 6 players that were on the injury report, and 3 of them are now listed questionable, with 3 of them being cleared to go. So Adrian Cooper and Romeo Doubs were both full participants on Thursday's practice, and they're good to go. Glad to see that for Adrian Cooper, since he was kind of a maybe. Romeo Doubs pretty much had no doubt it will be good to go. So both of those will be good to go. Tucker Kraft kind of came on the injury report late on Wednesday, was a limited participant again on Thursday, and is listed as questionable. Currently, the Packers only have 3 tight ends in Luke Musgrave, Tucker Kraft, and Ben Sims. If Tucker Kraft can't go, there's really no tight end on the practice squad, except for Andrew Beck, who's kind of more like that fullback tight end build. So they don't really have a tight end on the practice squad. So Tucker Kraft can't go. It's probably just going to be Musgrave and Ben Sims. Then Marshawn Lloyd with that hamstring injury was a limited participant, is also listed as questionable. Carrington Valentine, who's been dealing with a hamstring injury of his own, he was a full participant, and he's actually good to go, and he's been cleared. Then lastly, Emmanuel Wilson with that hip injury, a limited participant again, and is officially questionable. So with Marshawn Lloyd and Emmanuel Wilson kind of banged up and questionable, they probably, I've been kind of saying this all week, they'll probably bring up another running back. The favorite is Ellis Merriweather, considering he has the most reps with the Packers throughout the summer, so he probably has a high probability of being called up. Because outside of Josh Jacobs, there's no really a healthy running back behind him, so they'll probably call someone up. Now, over on the Eagles side, yes, it's week 1, but they're relatively healthy. So A.J. Brown and Landon Dickerson were on the injury report. They were full participants. They were just getting some vet rest days, so they are cleared. Then Isaiah Rodgers, who has a hand injury, was a limited participant, but was officially ruled out for them. And Devin White, their new linebacker with the ankle injury, didn't participate, and is also officially ruled out. He was ruled out yesterday, so they will be missing both of those players. And so with that, they are actually missing 2 starters on that defense. 2 new starters at that, considering Devin White came over in free agency, and Isaiah Rodgers was actually, he was with the Eagles last year, but he was fully suspended the entire year due to gambling. So this is actually his first year being reinstated and would have been a starter for the Eagles. So Devin White leaves a void. He was graded at a 47.4 PFF rating last year and had a positional WAR rank of 208th. He was pretty low, wasn't very good last year. And so in his place, Nakobe Dean will be taking his spot. Last year, he had a 61.7 defensive grade, an 80.2 run defensive grade, but a 49.2 coverage grade. So it seems like more of that run stopping type of linebacker, but is terrible in coverage. And as for Isaiah Rodgers, considering he didn't play last year, to look at the 2022 season when he was with the Colts, looks like a very big void over there, considering he played 434 snaps total for them, had an 82.1 defensive grade and a 81.5 coverage grade. So it's definitely probably going to be missed in that secondary. So in his place, we will have Keely Ringo. For last year, he had a 64.7 defensive grade and a 63.5 coverage grade. So definitely a tick down over Isaiah Rodgers, if, of course, he was in the 2022 form of his, considering he did have a year off. But just coming out with the final injury report for the Packers and Eagles, and pretty much who the most likely substitutions are for those players. But let me know what you think down in the comments. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, go Pack Go.